easy. The one thing I did learn, I have to do that, and then I have to mute the other, or I will get. See the. There we go. Look at that, I'm a genius. So how are you doing today, man?
Oh, I have no complaints whatsoever, man.
I feel you.
Just been chilling.
Some editing, some yard work. And I was going to go get Modern Warfare 2, but why? I'll just wait for it to come out. I'm not going to get it for one day of beta. I should have got it Friday, and I should have got it yesterday.
You can, if not mistaken, the open beta starts, this coming week? And there's different places you can get codes from. I know streamers and stuff like that will give them out, but I'm enjoying the beta.
It
reminds me of old school stuff.
It looks a lot smoother. It's got like Cold War movement. Because Cold War is probably my favorite when it came to movement. It's smooth.
The movement, they do need to kind of smoothen just a little bit more, because it does feel chunky in spots, but it reminds me of original Modern Warfare 2, the first Black Ops, that type of speed, because it was a lot slower pace. It's not, completely put the brakes on, but it's not like Vanguard or Modern Warfare 2019, or it's even slower than I think Cold War, but I enjoy it because you got to find the lanes to take, the shooting lanes. You can do the running and gunning, but you probably better serve finding a shooting lane and running from shooting lane to shooting lane. It's one of those ones everybody's like, oh, nobody likes campers. I'm like, well, the old CODs, you used to have to actually find a route to the camper to take them out. It took a little bit of intelligence there. I'm like, just because you can't slide cancel and kill everybody.
You said it, a little bit of intelligence, and that is probably one of the things that everything in this community is lacking now. Nothing. Everybody wants to do everything the fast way and the smart way. Blake, where you at? Hop on, brother. So, it's. I don't understand. To be honest, everybody wants a new. Look how well Fortnite has done. There hasn't been a Fortnite 2. Yeah. There hasn't been. You don't have 3 different studios working on Fortnite. So
yeah, which did a lot of folks. Let me close my door.
Blake, I can get you that real quick.
There's a lot of folks that I think aren't liking. I don't know if you've seen the gameplay from the Warzone 2 streams or anything like that, but there's a lot of folks who are like, oh, this looks like PUBG mixed with Blackout. And I'm like, I mean, you got to take a look at it. The Battle Royale scene is kind of, you got staples, more people are playing Apex, I think, here in the last couple months that have been playing Warzone, and people
and I don't understand that. I don't enjoy the scenery, the cinematics, the visuals, the stories for Apex are all beyond reproach. But the gameplay, I can't stand it. I don't understand the movement. I don't understand all of the specialties. I enjoy playing a game and not having to, my main thing, the one thing that frustrates me the most with Apex is in the middle of shooting, my guy will just randomly throw out a melee. And it's like, dude, then my hand is nowhere near that button. So I know it's in the game. And I watch other people play it, like Kent and you guys and everybody. And it's like, they don't do it to y'all. So maybe it's my fumble fingers or whatever. But, and with the Battle Royales, I got on last night. The one thing, I was getting burnt out on Battle Royales. And the one thing that I think Call of Duty has done well is minimize them with the miniature versions, with the Rebirth, with the Resurgence. I mean, I played last night. I probably played 14 Rebirth, Resurgence games, and I played 1 Battle Royale game. And I think I came in second in so many of and I came in 14th in the Battle Royale with 3 kills. And dude, that game was 27 minutes long, dude. You know, it's
Yeah.
like, come on, dude. That's and that's when I like with Fortnite. That was one of the things that in the basement. That's one of the things that burnt me out was the you jump in, you wait in the lobby for 3 minutes to go into the game for for 28 minutes to come in third or fourth. It got to where if you weren't winning, it wasn't worth it. You were Ricky
Yeah.
Bobby in it. If you wasn't first, you were last.
I think one of the things that I'm looking forward to with the new Warzone, number one, everybody's complaining. A lot of folks are complaining about they're complaining about the changes that were made to it, because now you got an inventory system basically like you would need a PUBG, or I think they're trying to go more tactical in the way that you see stuff like Escape from Tarkov and stuff like that.
And that's like one of the things we'll talk about today is the differences in all the Call of Duties. And one of the main things I was very disappointed about was when Blackout came out. Nice. Oh my God. Dude, that is awesome.
Blast from the past.
Good God, that makes me want to go get some adapters and hook my AVs back up. When Warzone's awesome. Don't get me wrong. I love Warzone. Warzone will always be, even with as many years and as much money as I invested in Fortnite, Warzone will always be my favorite. Blackout, Call of Duty had a 10-point buck in their scope and just let it walk by, because what they did was they took the best of Call of Duty, which was the graphics, the gameplay, the operators. They mixed it with PUBG, where you had to actually find a gun, and then as you were going around, you weren't getting your loadout. You were adding a suppressor as you were fighting it. You were adding, just like Apex does, you were adding a scope as you were going along. That. So that's, and I think that's kind of what, from what I understand, that Warzone 2.0 is going to try to do as well.
It's like they mixed in elements of like COD with PUBG and then Escape from Tarkov, because now they've got strongholds and they're talking about bringing raids and stuff like that, which I don't know if that'll be for Warzone or multiplayer, but I think they're going to be, it seems like they're focusing more on the tactical aspect, and as much as Warzone's been their cash cow in the last couple of years, I think they're going to be hyping this new DMZ mode, which is supposed to be like an extraction type Tarkov type mode or stuff like that. Now I don't see any way they don't bring any kind of smaller maps just because they're the popularity. They're going to have to at some point. But
and they did. What was it? When a couple months ago they did a version where you were having to get from the gas to be the last people that were on the helicopter.
Yeah.
So they've explored that mode before.
Yeah.
I just hope with the new Warzone coming out, guys, that they do something with all these damn cheaters and their aim bots. I mean, I've watched channels. I got 2 channels that I watch right now. One is I can't think of his name. Aim Quick or something like that. And he's on live, dude. He's like everything he does is like, oh, they finally figured me out, and it's just cheating all day, dude. You see everybody on the map. He's sniping people from like 4 miles away, and they're behind 3 buildings. It totally destroys the entire. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's one of the things they built into the base level of this, whereas they had to take and integrate the anti-cheat in the original, into Warzone 1.0. It seems like they built that straight into this, and I think you're never going to get away from cheating. That's not going to happen. People want to take and do whatever it takes to win. I mean, look at professional sports. You got motherfuckers taking steroids. Oh no, I'm natural. What the fuck ever. You're still going to see it, but I don't think. I mean, even here the last couple of months of regular Warzone and the smaller maps and stuff like that, you've seen less and less and less cheaters taking pervade, as opposed to like Verdansk, where it was like, fuck, I'll just go play Rebirth because everybody here just cheats.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you got a better chance of somebody else taking the cheater out before he gets to you, anyways.
Exactly, brother. Exactly.
But like you said, with that guy that goes live, it irritates me the most when people admit they cheat and people still support and watch them.
Oh, yeah.
Like, can you do well without cheating? Probably, but if now he's stuck in, well, if I don't cheat, I'm not going to have these people all in here watching me.
Stuff, right.
Yep.
Exactly. Yep.
Just get good, dude.
Well,
or at least adopt strategies to where you can do decently and maybe get a win every so often. You ain't even got to get real good.
You know, I get tired of arguing with people over the same shit. You know, like you're sitting on the rooftop with a sniper rifle and they call you a camper. Well, realistically, if you were using a sniper rifle, that's where you would fucking be. I have never seen.
Right.
I've been scanning hours of the Ukrainian-Russian war, and I have not seen one dude slide canceling across a field with a Kar 98 popping 6 people in a row before he had to reload. Hasn't done it. You know,
better be swinging that motherfucker,
dude. It's I saw one guy melee a dude from from 15 feet away. It was amazing. It was like that She-Hulk smack clap or some shit. So, I enjoyed the realism that it brings. You know, like everybody. I like last night. Okay, I won a game. My last game on. I finally won a game because somebody else's fucking parachute didn't work, not mine.
Nice. Nice.
Now, granted, it's so funny that like I made that same jump like 30 seconds before without my parachute. This dude did it and died. I went back. I watched it like 10 times last night. I couldn't figure it out. But you know what? A dub's a dub. I didn't care.
You know what it comes down to, Tex? It's good to be the king. It's good to be the king.
It is good to be the king, man.
It is good to be the king. Until they storm
the only problem about the king is, somebody's always wanting to sit on that throne, but if you come for the king, you best not miss.
That's right. Until 5 million people storm the castle, then it really sucks ass to be the king.
Well, what's going to happen when those 5 million people get in the castle? Well, then all of a sudden they're going to be like, well, yo, what's up, Zach? They're going to be like, well, I want to be the king. And now you got 5 million people,
Hell yeah. And that's when you jump out the window, land on the roof, and camp with your sniper gun.
That's it.
Exactly. So I have learned so much from watching y'all play. You two could not be complete 180s from each other. Me and you will sit there with an RPG and wait for 5 minutes on some bitch come. This son bitch has a shotgun and an American flag running this way saying, get some, bam. And you don't
America.
America.
I always say, and then I don't do that. I vary. Like you called me out in a game one time. Like I was like, you're like, dude, you're just camping. I'm like, fine. So I went out and I killed 3 people and we won. And
what do you think I learned? That's what I learned.
The way I don't have a textbook way to the way I play Call of Duty. I play it based on my mood and the gameplay at the time. Sometimes if I'm going in and I'm killing it, then I'll usually get to 7 or 8 kills and I'll be like, all right, calm your ass down. This is where you're getting cocky and you're going to go around a corner and get shot by, somebody sitting in a corner with 1 fucking kill, but then there's, it all depends on like, if I'm in a room and I hear a bunch of shit load of people around me, then obviously I'm going to sit and wait, depending on the loadout I've got. It's a lot of people come in and they see the video, they see 30 seconds, they come in, they don't understand literally the logistics and the tactical maneuvers that go into.
But that's what you would do in real life. If I heard 30 people below me killing motherfuckers and shit, and it was real life, and I got 1 life, can't come back from a gulag, I'm gonna sit my white ass right there on that table and wait on it.
Dude, you ain't lying. Like I don't get much sleep. I'm gonna take an opportunity to get a nap and let them kill each other.
There you go.
I think part of the issue is you got all these sweats and tryhards that take and play the game. And granted, I play like a tryhard a lot of times. I was doing, been doing slide game, but it become part of the fucking game is the reason why. There's certain things you have to kind of adjust and adapt to and learn how to do to take and be, moderately decent at the game. I'm not dropping 30 bombs. I can drop, 12, 15 a couple times a night, which I'm happy with. Even if I don't get the win, fuck it. I had a pretty good game right here.
Right.
But it's stuff like that most people don't understand, because you do have to kind of adapt your strategy. You can't just take a run in with guns blazing whenever you hear 14 motherfuckers above you on, winery or something. Like, it's just not feasible. You're not going to have the ammo, number 1. Number 2, you might be really good. All right. You could be swag. You might run into a room full of 4, and we've seen that motherfucker get capped before. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Same thing with Tim the Tap Man. You'll see them taking weight every so often. Once it dies down some, that's when they'll either come from another direction and start taking out people, or they start third partying. But you got all these people that, they expect seeing high level play. And it's like, you do realize these same fucking streamers have to adapt their fucking gameplay, and a lot of times whenever you do see that, that's when you laugh at them for getting killed. Whenever they take a running guns blazing all the time, they know their skill level. Like you can't expect somebody who's trying to take and play for the fun of it. Maybe have some viewers come in and they can chit chat with you in between gunfights. But a lot of people that watch Call of Duty I don't think they can get that. And I think to be honest with you, that's one of the things I'm looking forward to if they don't change too much coming up in the next 2 games.
I feel you, brother. I feel you, man.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I was actually making a little list of like the worst and the best Call of Duty games. I don't know if y'all agree with me or not. One of my favorite Call of Duty games was Black Ops, the original. Because one of the kill streaks on there was the dogs. Remember the dogs? You get like 10 kills, and them fucking dogs didn't play, son. It's like woo 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 woo. They're coming around.
No, he was the Bo Jackson of Tecmo Bowl.
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. I didn't even know it. I feel so stupid. I didn't know it till last night. Me and my buddies playing regular duck hunt on the thing. Did y'all guys know that if you had a second controller, you control the duck? I'm 36, 7 years old. I just now learned this shit.
I only figured that out a couple of years ago, and it was
really
TikTok, and I was like, thank God I didn't have any buddies that would come over and play that shit, because I'd be ready to take and throw the gun at their dumb asses.
I know, right? I know, right?
They need a game where you just shoot the fucking dog.
Right.
Oh, wait a minute. That's duck hunt too. Y'all know damn well you tried shooting that damn dog every time he laughs.
Yes. Every time.
Get a cease and desist from the SPCA.
Lord God. Oh man. That one was
definitely
good. That one was good. Ops 2 was pretty good, but some of them were so bad, man. Like the worst one I can think of, and I don't know if y'all played it on the 3, I played it on the 2, was Call of Duty 3. It was just, God.
That was one of those they had to rush out.
Yeah, it was so fucking bad. And there was another one where you had to tell people where to go and shit all the time, and you're constantly being shot at. Just, I don't know.
I think for me, I mean, I remember I've played since the original, Call of Duty, because back then it was Medal of Honor, and the Medal of Honor 2, and all of a sudden you had Call of Duty come out, and okay, cool, and like the other one stuck in World War I or World War II, which is one of the reasons why if it's a modern, next time, hey, Activision, no more fucking World War II or World War I based goddamn games, please.
Please no.
Thank you.
We get it. We get
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got tired of that shit with the first, 6 releases of Medal of Honor and Call of Duty. Yes. But once they, I didn't play World at War, but that Modern Warfare 1, for me, that's one of the best games, hands down. Between that and Modern Warfare 3 as well was just phenomenal.
Yes. The remastered one I got was decent. I think if we come down for favorites, mine have to be Modern Warfare 2019.
Nice.
And it's going to be tied with Black Ops 4 because Black Ops 4 was what got me in content and comp, competing in Call of Duty World League in Fort Worth in 2018 with Blackout. And
wow, bro, I did not know that. All right, bro. I did not know that, homie. Wow, that's cool, dude.
That's cool. It was a nice. It gave me a chance to expand. And it's actually the game that pulled me away from other battle royales like Fortnite. Dude, H1Z1 was fun for a long time, but and then it just died. I mean, it didn't. And I hope I die like H1Z1. I hope it's just done. Because H1Z1, I played it one night and I got on the next day and you just couldn't even get on the server anymore. It was just there was nobody on it. And I don't want no long lingering death, and I want to go out like H1Z1.
Hell yeah, brother.
Right now.
How's everybody in the chat doing, man? Chat's blowing up right now. What does
someone hook your boy up with a PlayStation?
So I agree with that. The Black Ops 1, that moved you from, the modern setting to Vietnam War era. That shit was fun as hell, too. The first few Black Ops. I think after Ghost, I stopped until Modern Warfare 2019. Like, I tried Advanced Warfare, and I tried Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4, and I was just like, nah, this ain't it. Because they added all the jet packs and all that kind of crazy shit. And I was like, but now, of course, you get the combinations of all that. If you want that kind of stuff, go play Apex.
Because I think Black Ops 4 was the first one that didn't even have a campaign.
Yeah.
So, and that was a very disappointing, considering that up until that point, that was the only reason I didn't play. If I played multiplayer, I was playing against bots. I didn't even play. All I knew about Call of Duty was that the community was toxic. You didn't play multiplayer unless you really wanted to suck it up and get yelled at for 3 hours. And, and over time I realized that that's fun. It's actually kind of fun to get yelled at for 3 hours by some 13-year-old.
You would love my ass there, my colorblind ass. Where are you going, Blake? I see y'all. How far? Oh shit! I'm only 3,000 feet away. My bad.
I think
You're going towards the gas. I don't see the gas.
What gas? What gas? Did y'all ever get a chance to land on fucking King Kong when that shit was going around the war zone?
I saw everybody doing it, and every time I tried it, I died.
I did too. I tried to land on his head. I had that.
I think that was a.
So I didn't even. Try
I think that was a.
Really?
I think it was a troll thing that they were doing. I don't think you could ever actually do it.
Man, there were so many.
Dude, I tell you what, though, I played with this kid last night, and there is a spot on the outside of the ship in Rebirth, on the boat where it has the helicopter beside it.
Mm-hmm.
On the back side of it, dude, you jump down over the side of the boat and you land on this little piece of wood. And dude, he sat there for 20 minutes and nobody knew where he was at.
Wow.
And then he died trying to get back on, but still. But Call of Duty right there. But I think if you my worst Call of Duty was Black Ops 3, dude. Black Ops 3. The double jump, wall hop,
the fucking the maps bullshit. Were horrendous in that shit.
Yes.
The multiplayer maps were absolutely atrocious on that fucking game too.
Was that the one with the jetpack too? Didn't they have a jetpack in 3? Man, anybody making a game right now, some things jetpacks need to be in. Some things
they put jetpacks in NBA 2K23.
Oh God.
Yeah, but that's to get around the city, which.
Yeah, but
thankfully isn't in the actual while you're playing the
Can you imagine that you
go to
dunk from the 3-point line? Well, goddamn, he better. He had a fucking jetpack on.
I still would not make it. I'd give it one hell of an effort though. I just don't get. That's what ruined Grand Theft Auto 5 for me. It went from stealing cars and killing prostitutes and robbing shit to everybody get on this flying motorcycle and fly over here and fly over here and shit. You're over here trying to shoot them. Oh wait a minute, we got anti-missiles and we don't.
Motherfuckers got submarines now.
Hell yeah! Damn, dude, shit.
I haven't played GTA 5. I don't know how long. I've tried out the multiplayer, the online aspect of it, but I only tried like once or twice.
And shout out to GTA 5. Look at that, man. They started on the PlayStation 3.
The only game,
released the new game.
The only game to come out on 3
and it has gone PlayStation 3, 4, and 5, Xbox 360 to the Xbox now. How many different consoles?
It's kind of like Skyrim, just kind of crazier.
What was that? What was the zombies with Kennedy and Castro?
That was Black Ops 2.
I thought so.
Black Ops 2.
And you could actually play as Kennedy. I thought that was neat.
A lot of people said Black Ops 2 was their favorite. But I've had people tell me Vanguard's their least favorite. I never got Vanguard.
Vanguard's probably up in my top 5.
Really? That's cool.
Just because I like the maps.
It just pissed me off because we went from Cold War and I was up on Nuketown. Dude, I love Nuketown. If you ever want to rank up your weapon and shit real quick, just get on Nuketown, get you an LMG, lay right there, kill everybody, and you're done. Get your diamond, get you all your camos and all that shit. And then the fucking modders started coming in and they started just taking tomahawks and shit, throwing them, and you be inside the building and go down the chimney and kill you. And you're just
that's the way it was
when bounce off 18 walls.
Exactly. I hated that shit.
But in the original Nuketown, you could take and just toss a grenade straight up in the air and it can come down into opposite house's chimney, and it would take and go down and kill whoever's on the ground floor, which was crazy as hell to me. But I hate Vanguard, to be honest with you. It
really
because it's on design, the speed of it. Like, look, I like playing fast, but this shit's like turbo. No thanks. You know what
Well,
I mean?
see, that's the problem is they're inconsistent. They have the small maps and the larger maps.
And the larger maps are way too big for 6v6 half the time. Like you've got
it's
three
like you're
maps out
playing
there
on
that
a damn like the maps we were playing with where we had to take over all the bases.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like ground war.
That was like a
type
damn
stuff.
Warzone map. It was so big, you know, and you know, I enjoy the shipments and the shoot houses and the death houses and stuff like that. You know,
Right.
You know, keep it crispy. But the problem is they'll put you in that game, and then your next one will be a kill confirmed in radar or some shit where like a larger map.
Radar sucks.
Radars can't.
Damn, I hate radar.
That whole map was sponsored by Yellowstone Park. Man, it's fucking. They want to encourage camping all day. It's unreal.
It's funny. It's not like that. It's almost like Shoot House on Modern Warfare 2. That Farm 18, one of the ones that was actually unveiled. I think the first map you gotta look at, the Farm 18 or whatever. You've got 2 buildings or 3 buildings 4 buildings you can go inside, but there's shooting lanes through each of them except for the middle one. Like it's crazy. But radar, I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. Why would if you're gonna make 1, 2, 3, 4 1, 2, 3 structures like they did, why are you gonna have it so all these buildings are spread out enough that if people decide they're gonna camp, you're gonna have a game with no kills until the very end of that shit, unless somebody decides they're gonna venture out. You know what I mean?
Right.
Crazy.
They used to. That's why I always say Black Ops was my favorite one because, dude, they had the original Nuketown, and then they had that one. It wasn't called the Jungle. Do y'all remember? It was the one with the one little tower you could climb up in.
Oh. Had that big rock you could fall off of and fucking
yourself. Is that firing range?
I don't
firing range.
I can't remember that because they had like 2 paths around each side. You had the one path down the middle. It was almost like a MOBA fucking map. And you had the 2 connecting paths and stuff like that. If you had a sniper at the very fucking end,
you're done.
If you couldn't take, if they had people in position on the other 2, you had to take and frag their asses or something to take and get past them so you get that one sniper. That map was fun and it was frustrating as fuck. And we really haven't had many maps. And I think the only map that's come close to something like that is that farm map that was on Modern Warfare 2019. Where you had the buildings that you could be in, but you had all 3 lanes. And if people were posted up in different spots, like you were fucked. You had to figure out how to take and get past. For me, those are 2 of my favorite maps I've ever played on any of the Modern Warfares, other than like Nuketown or Shipment and stuff like that. But
yeah, the mountain map on Modern Warfare 2019 wears me out because all you got to do is be up. If you're above the person below you, you should never lose.
Yeah.
So, boy, I'm sure I'm glad y'all didn't see me play that shit. I'd be above and be getting sniped and shit the whole
time. I know one thing. Map design and everything like that is king as far other than guns. Map design is king for Modern Warfare or COD, and they had 1 or 2 decent maps on fucking Cold War, like that train station map, which was an OG map. I can't remember which one had been on before that. But
can't remember.
But that one was like, other than that, like all the rest of them were just straight ass for the most part. Same. Modern Warfare 2019 had a couple of good maps. Shipment, Shoot House. You had the farm, but other than that, the rest of them were kind of wonky at times. Fucking Vanguard, all of them except for fucking Shoot House. Blow goat nads, every fucking one of them, and that's my main. Between that and the speed, that's my main gripe. Like it's just ass. The other issue is
cheers, JB.
They've got to make it to where at least for
JB, cheers, buddy.
They're gonna have to make it to where you've got more viable guns in multiplayer because you had a meta not only in Warzone, but you had a meta in the fucking multiplayer too. Because like certain guns did way better than others. It's so far in the beta, for what we got access to, the only gun that really stands out, and it's not by much. Like I've gotten fried by people with the AK or the AKU or and the fucking M4, but the Lackman that's a damn good gun. And for me so far, just from what I've seen, they're doing this one as much as everybody wants to bitch. For me, they're doing this one right.
I hope so, man. That's why when I first got my PS4, I see y'all play all the time, and I'll be like, man, I can't wait to get Cold War. Then I'm gonna jump into the Warzone, and then when they release Vanguard, it's like all of a sudden you want me to believe that some World War II bullshit is better gun than what the fuck's on Cold War, which is in the future now, and it makes no damn sense. I mean, none.
That's the other thing. They need to take and stop with the time. Stop taking a timeline
Right.
back to World War II. If anything, fuck it.
I
If you
knew
want to make it
actually-
to the future, make it to the future and make it advanced. You know what I'm saying? Like an advanced warfare type thing. But
There's only so many times you can storm the beaches of Normandy. They've done it 4 times, bro.
Leave the timeline alone. Quit fucking Doctor Strange and multiverse in this shit because it's
it's aggravating.
It is. It's like, like I said, well, what was it? Black Ops 3 was set in 2000 when it came out in early 2005, 2006, and it was set in the now. So like, it's and then the next, like, well, I don't know, with Modern Warfare, it was Modern Warfare, and then the next game that came out was Vanguard or Cold War, and then Vanguard. So you went from present to the 80s to the 60s, or even 40s further back, and then now you're coming back again with it's confusing, man. It's like trying to sit through a fucking Marvel movie.
And Zach's in the comment right now. Zach, cool to meet you, brother. Zach brought up a cool thing. He says, anyone talk about the Call of Duty with the airport scene where you just gun down the whole airport? That was on Modern Warfare 2 Call of Duty. Remember how much shit?
That was called the Russian or something like that, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, no Russian. And Fox News and CBS, that was all during the Al-Qaeda. Oh my God, you could be a terrorist in the game and you mow them all down and shit. Well,
as if we weren't sending bombs and being terrorists in the Middle East at the time, but
ding.
So, what the thing is, I never actually. Once they brought multiplayer to Call of Duty, I stopped playing the campaigns for the most part.
Can't blame you, brother. Can't blame you.
You play this, I'll mute some folks that are too toxic. Like, I don't want to hear that shit all the fucking time. Although it was fun to shit talk. Kids today would not have made it back then because they get offended over everything. Like, you don't want to hear racism and shit like that or over homophobic shit. But at the same point in time, it's competitive and people say stupid stuff. You don't want to hear that kind of stuff. Turn the fucking mic off. Like, it's a simple fix to it. But just the overall shit talking that you could hear, that creativeness without the racism and homophobia, it was fucking hilarious. Dude, what the fuck? How do you fucking get killed like that? You goddamn, all kind of. It was fucking hilarious.
Well, it's gonna bring it back to old PUBG. I used to love, like, if you knew somebody was inside a building, it was like, look, dude, I know you're in there.
Oh yeah,
come out,
the proximity chat.
Save yourself the embarrassment.
Come on out,
and I might not kill you.
Yeah.
So it's going to lead to some funny stuff. It's just like you said, half the times it's like whenever I join up with you guys, the first 5 seconds is me trying to turn my mic back on because I don't play with randoms. But, and because it's sad with the community, with Twitch and with YouTube, you can lose your channel because of something some 13-year-old kid in a hut in Alaska says.
Yeah.
That you've never met, will never see, but because they heard it one time, that's it, so it's just better safe than sorry. I just rather.
And that's one of the reasons why I keep my own party chat. That way I don't hear shit. So if I'm streaming, it's going to come through. And
I've had friends that I played with that have said stupid shit. We were playing with that one dude. That was the last night I played with that guy. And I mean, especially when you get with us and all of us are usually streaming. So now you're not only jeopardizing mine, you're jeopardizing theirs as well. And that's not cool at all. So
my favorite line when I kill the shit out of this 8-year-old boy who's cussing or some shit, I'll be like, you kiss your mama with that mouth? That's how I like leaving mine. You know what I mean? Because you can always tell when the kids ain't got those parental people at home. Come on, you little motherfucker. Oh yeah, come on.
Oh no, no. That's No, I disagree with that because
Really?
my nephew would take and be like, "You cocksucker!" He was 8 years old playing like Modern Warfare 2 and stuff like that.
You're raising them right.
You cocksucker! And you hear his mom. All right, now keep that mess down.
Keep that mess down.
So,
dude, that would have been the end of my gaming career.
That they don't have parental advisory around. It's just the parental advisory board knows what the hell's going on, and they're like, "All right, it's just part of the fucking game, I guess."
Well, some people have never rode in the back of a truck, and it shows. That's all I'm gonna say on that. So
there's some folks that are on there that have never taken it to sling a bale of hay into a fucking truck and at the goddamn shows.
You never had to cut the front yard with a pair of scissors.
That's the word. They didn't have to pick tomatoes.
I just learned you grit it off and take your time.
That's it. That's it.
So I don't know, man. I think the one thing that frustrates me the most with Call of Duty is, like I said earlier, the constant push. We just got this game and you're already hyping the next one. And then when that comes out, you're hyping the next one. And when that,
cash grab.
And then in the meantime, they're going back and they're still putting new content out on Vanguard. They're still putting new content out on Cold War. They're still putting new content out on Modern Warfare. So, which is cool. I appreciate that, because we still play those. But
which, one more thing, like you were saying, shout to GTA earlier. A lot of people don't like all the shit GTA's been putting out, but dude, it's free. It's free DLC for 9-10 years. That's amazing. What other company has done that for any gamer ever? You know what I mean? So
I'll say this, like, one of the good things I think about this cycle is the fact that we've got 2 years before the next actual like serialized game of any kind from Call of Duty, because they've said it'd be 2024 before the next one comes out, so giving it a 2-year life cycle on this, which is good. It gives the next studio a chance to take and make actual fucking upgrades, quality of life improvements, and come up with a decent fucking storyline. Or if they're working on it right now, which they probably are, it gives them a moment to take and see, okay, well, this has been play testing all these, this is what the community is saying, we can actually incorporate some of that in here, and go forward like that.
I can see it now, 2 years from now, 2024. You know what everybody needs? We need another fucking World War II game. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, that's it. Well, hell, by then we might have it's going to be Call of Duty Ukraine. So that's what this war is, just so they could get realistic cinematics for the next game. So don't let anybody fool you.
I totally agree.
It's not political. It's not about land or power. It's all about Activision needing new cinematics for their next game. So it's the one thing that, like I was saying, with the consistency in the every 2 years, how do you be a pro at a game that's not going to be around next year? So how does phase and optic, and how can you put together a pro team for a game that's not going to exist 8 months from now?
On that note right there, though, if you've been playing for a long time, like, there's some mechanics that stay the same.
No, I know that.
Centering and stuff like that, that's always good. You got to have good centering regardless of which one it is.
You got to have sense and movement.
And it's small adjustments at that point that you're making to take and, alleviate whatever, wasn't in the last game that's going to be in this one. And a lot of those cats, I mean, they've put in, you got to think, they're putting in 12, 14-hour days. They might stream for 6 hours, another 8 hours are grinding through multiplayer and other stuff to take and get all those camos and stuff. So they're putting in time and stuff like that on those games to be the tip top, and to, whether it be doing, Call of Duty League type stuff, where they're just taking and doing practice matches and everything. Like, they put in a lot more time than the regular casual does. That's for damn sure.
Oh yeah, brother. And
they're playing CDL practice matches, dude. They're no. You all know my lobbies. They don't play. My lobbies are like special, like with a capital K, and
it just amazes me how some of them guys can pull numbers like Dr. Disrespect, Tim the Tap Man, making $34,000 a month.
Well, you got to think though, those cats took and started like.
But they're OGs. They're OGs. Tim
the Tap Man took and started getting big on stuff like Overwatch, and Dr. Disrespect's been around. he's a former Activision developer. You know what I'm saying? He did level design and stuff like that. But they also, once he started doing the gaming, it was
bring up Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, they made their bones in PUBG and stuff like that. And now it's doesn't matter what game they move to, they're going to take and get the viewership, whether it be fucking they go back to PUBG and they play Apex, or they go to Escape from Tarkov, kind of like Nick Merckx and whoever else that you might want to take and follow and shit like that. Like they've all been in the scene for a hot minute. I've been watching Swag since he was like 17, 16 years old. Like that cat's been around for a long time.
Wow.
Yeah, see, I still remember meeting Dr. Disrespect back in like 2006 at a Hollywood.
Is he a cool dude?
He's all right, dude. He's like 7 foot, like 8. Dude. He's ginormous. He's
tall, motherfucker.
He is ginormous. It's not, you don't even realize it until you see him. So,
when he took the
but what's funny is Tim, because Tim lives like 35 minutes from me, because he lives up here in Dallas, right outside of, because he's gotten complexity in with the Cowboys as far as their esports.
Yeah.
And then which is cool because he brought a lot of people in, you know, like a lot of optics here, Hex, and we got a lot of teams that are moving their stuff here. So, and what's funny is I know like NorCal Mitch, he started here in Dallas and now he's out in San Francisco. So, but it's just I'm just like, I'm excited. I might even, when we hop off here, I might even run up to GameStop and just go ahead and get this damn thing.
Why do that, brother? When you can send me $400 right now, and I will send you this game that I got the other day. I bought this the other day just for this stream.
For 1,000 weekly installments of 85 cents, you too can have this.
I got this the other day,
that fucking Columbia house from 1996. Leave me alone. I didn't even fucking have those CDs anymore. fucking Sade and Backstreet Boys.
Hey man, sometimes when I get pissed when y'all are kicking my ass on COD, I really get hardcore and evil, and I load up the Sims, and now I put all my Sims in the swimming pool. Then I take all the ladders and shit out just to watch them die.
That's the collaboration that they didn't know we needed. We need a Sims Call of Duty collab where, like you build your own houses, your own Warzone island.
Oh, dude, that'd be awesome.
Do your own maps and shit like that.
Well, look, Fortnite did it. Fortnite did it. Why can't Call of Duty do it?
But they need to do a map edit. They need to do map editors and stuff like that for COD at some point in time. Like make it where you can build a fucking map and you can put it out there for the community to try out. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I think stuff like that would be cool to see. Like that's type of stuff that's been in other games. Like Battlefield sucked ass. The last couple of them have sucked ass. But the one thing they've gotten right is stuff like with this last one, allowing people to actually, you know, share maps out to the community for the community to try and stuff like that. Why can't we have stuff like that?
That's one reason why GTA 5 is still successful this day, because they give you the chance to create your own maps, create this, create that.
The missions, and they brought role playing. They brought different aspects into it.
Exactly, brother. And then shit. And plus, if you get a modder buddy, every time you kill somebody, you get $1 million. So why in the hell spend $100 on a shark card when you can kill 8 people and get the same amount of money?
And I'll be honest, when you go back to Battlefield, you know why Battlefield is still relevant? Because of one trick shot 10 fucking years ago. That's the only reason people keep talking about Battlefield is because of that one fucking trick shot where the dude jumped out of the jet, shot the dude, and then jumped back in the jet.
Yep.
That's it. And that's why they use that. That's like what they've had 2 games come out in 3 years, and they've used that trick shot in both of the commercials.
Yeah. Well, I think the problem from Battlefield is, like, they never lived up to Battlefield 4, Battlefield 3. Like those two were just, I played those.
Well, they tried to kill it with the cop when they made you a cop. They tried to kill it.
Yeah.
Was that Hardline?
Yeah. So
yes.
The two before Hardline though were fucking. I played those instead of playing COD those 2 years. Like those 2 or 3 years. Like the multiplayer and stuff like that on those 64 versus 64 and shit like that. Whereas I was like, bro, this shit right here is legit. I love this shit. But they've done fucked that franchise completely up.
Oh man,
that's EA for you.
Yeah, they fucked up bad. So
it's gonna be interesting to see, man. This will be my first ever Modern Warfare on PS4. I'm looking forward to it. I just got to save up my money a little bit more, then I'll get it. And Warzone 2.0, I don't know, man. I mean,
I think DMZ is going to be the mode that they take and wind up pushing even harder than Warzone, even though
Really?
Warzone's been their cat. Wait,
Warzone's
just
been
due to what I've been hearing, I'm seeing because all that it's supposed to take and their play on like an Escape from Tarkov, but it's gonna be a sandbox mode and stuff like that.
right.
So my thought process is on this is I think they're coming out with a mode that it gives content creators, like, instead of just being able to take and do Warzone content and multiplayer content, if you want to do RP, you go to DMZ for that type of shit. Same thing with the reason why they're introducing raids. I think you get raids in like WoW and fucking Destiny and stuff like that. But they're bringing raids to Call of Duty. So I think you're going to take and see more of like if you're a content creator and you enjoy Call of Duty, you enjoy RP or taking and making the movie style stuff like people have done, like I'm trying to remember the name. Anyways, it's Rust or the other game that people play, they take and do RP, and I think this is going to give people opportunity for that kind of shit too. You might have to do it a different way than you do for those, but I can see it being the same type of deal since it being sandbox and extraction based and stuff like that. It's like that's not something you normally sandbox for a first person shooter. So I think the possibilities for content creators going forward once the new Warzone drops is going to be something we haven't seen before.
I only got one complaint against Warzone, actually two. Number one, the colorblind feature for people like me don't really work. It does work, but it could be better. Number one. Number two, and that's my main bitch with Warzone. Bro, that's damn near 200 gigs. If you don't buy another external hard drive or some shit like that, I mean, shit, what's the point? I mean, damn. I poured in over $100 on skins. First Scream skin I saw was his. I was like, son of a bitch, I've got to have that. Come up behind people, gut them, and slide up like that. Fuck yeah. Well, then all of a sudden Terminator came out. I was like, well, fuck, I like him too. You know what I mean?
So I knew they got my house bugged, dude. I was like, I'm not buying another fucking skin. I'm not putting any more money in this game. And then 2 days later, fucking Scream.
That's what you said when the Scream came out. That's what you said.
Dude, it's like Fortnite did that shit. I was like, dude, I've spent over $1,000 last year on skins. Fuck you guys. You can kiss my ass. They're like, oh, but have you seen our Batman skin? I'm like, God damn, dude.
Damn it.
I was like, I got to turn my fucking camera off when I stream now. These motherfuckers are using my background.
Right.
They're like, all right, we need a Joker skin and obviously there's a lightsaber. So
you know what's sad? You know what's sad? You know, there ain't no fucking Robin skin. Man, poor old Robin, boy wonder, he don't get shit, Something about a dude with the green pants and a yellow cape just don't fucking do it. You know what I mean?
He's not my boyfriend. He's my ward.
Yeah, he's supposed to be my partner, not my boyfriend.
Make it okay.
So
they turned Bruce Wayne into Herbert from Family Guy. Come on, Robin.
Lord,
I can go so many directions, but I'm gonna be nice. That would be fucking dope, dude. On Call of Duty or on Modern shit, I can't talk. Warzone 2.0, they have a Hubert character be like, "Hey, come on,
to hunt the perv.
Come up on up here. I got candy."
They have a mode called Perv Patrol, and everybody's got to go out and beat the crap out of him.
You know what? I'm going to the copyright thing and taking that right now. Perv Patrol. Hey, Perv. Perv.
Lord have mercy. Don't encourage him. Don't encourage him, God damn it.
Can you imagine being your clan tank? Here comes Perv.
El Doof.
Dude,
what up, man?
Y'all watching any football today? I know y'all watched some yesterday. I'm fucking in college.
Man,
I don't really watch NFL all that much. If I do, it's because I'm seeing how the players on my daily fantasy sports teams are doing.
I hear you, buddy.
Am I winning any money? God damn it! That's all I give a fuck about.
I was going to watch my Cowgirls play at 3, but I don't know, man.
No, I can't do it, dude. I'm so over Jerry Jones, man.
I'm
too. So over that shit.
I ain't trying to put your business out there, but you live in that area, right? the
Yeah,
Dallas.
I live 20 minutes from the fucking stadium.
20 minutes from the stadium. Bo, I went down there one time. We was going down there to, honest to God, just get high, get drunk, and watch a baseball game, right? We walk up in the stadium. Never forget it. A thing of beer, a cup of beer, this much, and one of the soggiest, nastiest hot dogs you ever see in your life. $17. Fuck this shit, man. Hell, I want to get back to Arkansas where the only thing we pay for is whiskey and women. You know what I mean?
I was a huge Cowboys fan until I moved to Texas, and then every year degraded a little more off of it to where now I don't care about sports unless it has an E in front of it. So
there you go. There you go.
I could care when they started sitting out for more money and then not producing.
Do you catch a lot of shit, even though you're not a football fan anymore? About
everybody assumes that I'm like
rah hard, right?
And I put it out there too. And, it's everybody's like, people got to tag me and shit. Like, oh, see, the Cowboys lost. I'm like, obviously, since I had to find out from you on Facebook that they lost, I'm obviously not a fan.
Right?
It's like I didn't even know they were playing.
Well, the way
like JV, if I had to pick a team, I would pick the Chiefs, man. Fucking Chiefs are badass, dude. And my son lives like 15 minutes from their stadium. So,
oh shit, Matt's a Raider fan. JV and Matt are gonna get along together. What's up, Matt? Cheers, buddy. Hope y'all fuck up KC. Love you, Jay. So great.
Dude, Raiders are
the Raiders are known for one
just another one of them storied franchises,
The Raiders are known for one thing.
Zach's trying to fucking trigger me. Fucking A, dude.
Raiders are known for one thing. That's Bo Jackson Tecmo Bowl. You couldn't catch that motherfucker if your life depended on it. You know he's going to run. You type in the run play, you still can't catch him. And the second best running back was Christian Okoye. Oh, yeah. Good times, man.
I'll be honest with you. I was watching the Carolina-Georgia game yesterday, and about halftime, I took and turned it to Tottenham versus Leicester City. So I was like, fuck this shit. It's boring as hell. That was more entertaining to me. So there's a lot of, like, unless it's Alabama football, like I like watching college football, but NFL, other than daily fantasy sports reasoning, I really don't give a shit.
Alan, I thought we had a chance to beat y'all this year till last night. Last night, bro, Bobby Petrino came in. He ain't been here in 10 years. And if that's the last time I ever see that motherfucker going against us, I'll be just fine with it. I'm just fine. We getting our ass whooped. Number 10 team in the country. 17-0. So, heck yeah, you can be a Chiefs fan too. Been one all my life. Hell yeah. See, Jimmy recruiting checks. Hot damn. Here we go. Shit.
Well, that makes sense considering the Chiefs were originally in Dallas, and then even they saw how bad it was. They're like,
and they left. Go to Missouri. Who the fuck leaves Texas? Go to Missouri. No. Unless weed's legal there, then fuck Texas. I'm going to Missouri. Yay!
Yeah. Sure. Well, guys, I've held you on here for about an hour. I'm gonna let you get back to your Sundays. Enjoy your weekends.
Great show.
Man, enjoyed this.
So,
y'all smash that like,
get to play some more. I need to get on earlier.
I'll be honest with you. I'm done with Warzone until Warzone 2 comes out. I say that. I'll probably, once beta's over with, I'll be back on, but it won't be as often until Modern Warfare 2. And in Modern Warfare 2, I'm being grinding for the fucking 2 weeks before fucking Warzone 2 comes out.
Me too. I just blew up my lung on Texas show. You owe me a thumbs up. Yes, all right. Everybody smash that thumbs up for Texas.
And I'm gonna throw this out there, dude. We need to do this more, man. We need this could be like we need a cuss and fuss cast.
Yeah, I got kicked out of the cuss and fuss crew. I don't know why.
No,
I looked it up. Yes, I did. I looked up the other day that says you don't belong to no clan. And man, I almost teared up for a minute. Now I remember
that means you don't want to be in a clan.
Then I remember this sumbitch running across the field with a shotgun and a flag going, "Get some, America." I don't know if I want to be a part of that shit anyway.
All right. Love you guys. Look forward to Modern Warfare coming out.
Brother.
Thank you guys for coming and joining. Thank you guys for hanging out and chat. We'll do this again. We're going to start doing them probably every week, whether remotely or whenever we get Zach back. I know he's driving now, so I'll see him here in a little bit.
I got to meet Zach. I like Zach. He's cool.
Dude, yeah, we all got to hang out, we'll all get together. We'll go road trip to go see EB. So
Why do that? Why don't you go watch a cat? Oh fuck, I'm Cowboys. I'd rather go see EB shit.
we can go to Auburn. I got a place to stay in Auburn. We'll meet in the middle.
Oh goddamn!
I know that. Look at Alan's face. He's like, I want to go there so bad.
Don't kill him. He ain't a football fan. Don't kill him. Don't kill him.
I mean, as long as it's not the university, I don't care. Like Auburn, the city's pretty. But
I have a friend that lives in Valley right next to it. And
oh, nice, brother. Nice, man.
Cool little town. So, but we'll let everybody get back to their weekends. Thank you guys for joining me.
Cheers, everybody.
Make sure you check out,
make
sure you check out EB's channel. Make sure you check out Blake's channel. I'll put the links when I upload the video later. Very interesting in both of them, and you will see them later when we all kill and cuss together. So, everybody, guys, have a great weekend, and we'll see you tonight.
Later, Bo. Y'all have a good day in the bear. Later, folks. Smash that like.